Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. It's the CollectA Tyrannosaurus Rex with prey, and that's a Struthomimus he's got in his mouth there. When I told my wife about that, she said, "Struth, mate, not a Struthomimus." CollectA are well known for putting dinosaurs in really interesting situations, and this is no exception. You can see the Struthomimus swinging limply from the T-Rex's jaws, and that's fantastic. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this guy. Starting off with the head sculpt, you can see we've got a very heavy set Tyrannosaurus Rex skull, and it does look quite anatomically accurate. Really nice. Lovely fine scaling going on. It's a really nice contrast of this sort of grey green and this yellowy green going on. Really nice. We'll just have a look at the other side of that head. Looks really menacing. Now you can see the Struthomimus there in its jaws, hanging limply. It's a little bit blood stained, the poor thing. A darker brown wash has been used on this downy fur to really bring out the detail. I think that's really effective. This one's made of a more rubbery material, so you can see he's actually very flexible indeed. The T-Rex is made from a harder plastic, and in a way it gives this sort of almost tangible feel to the corpse of the Struthomimus. You can see his head is even limp. Really cool. And as we move down the neck, you can see there's some lovely creases going on there. Nice loose hanging skin around the neck. And this is a very heavy set, anatomically correct T-Rex. It's something that CollectA try to strive for. You can see here the scapular bone just pushing through the chest area there. You can see the tiny little T-Rex arms there, little forelimbs with individually painted finger claws. Very nice. There's a little bit of spill on the finger claw here, but still very nicely sculpted. You can see the ribs just faintly poking through there, and you can see there's lots of lovely different types of scales going on here. Underneath we've just got a little bit of text printed there. We've got the CollectA logo saying Tyrannosaurus Rex with Struthomimus prey, and you can see we've got a very sort of crocodilian belly. It's a shame that the sculpt is a little bit compromised by that CollectA logo, but it's not a massive deal because you don't see it on display most of the time. Really clear hip bone here just poking through the skin, and very nice indication of the musculature coming down into this lower leg. Really nice bird-like feet. You can see the scaling going on down the leg, down the shins, and very nicely sculpted and painted toe claws. It comes with this beautiful dried sandy base, and you can see there's even the detail of plant life sculpted in there. Some nice ferns sculpted into this dried, cracked riverbed. Really nice. This is permanently attached to this base, so you can't remove him from this base, but it is a really nice detailed base to have. Again, really nice scaling going on the underside here. Lovely creases as we come into this tail, and that makes sense because the tail would sway from side to side, and this skin is more likely to crease up over time. As we move down to the tail, you can see there's a nice little flick right at the end there. And actually with the T-Rex, if you're talking anatomically, the tail wouldn't have swung a massive amount at this part. It more likely had more fidelity around this area because this part here is so heavy set with muscle. As we come to the other leg, you can see this leg is flexing with the muscles more than the other side because it's in this back pose, and you can really see a nice clear indication of the musculature here, and also the bone here coming through in the ankle area. Really nice. Really nicely sculpted and painted toes there. Very nice. And then as we go back up this leg, you can see clearly the ribs poking through here. As the leg is back, the skin is pulled more taut over this area, so you're more likely to see the ribs here. And then you can see here really nice musculature on this strong shoulder area. Again, really nicely sculpted and painted hand claws. And then as we go back up to that head sculpt, you can see the Struthomimus just hanging limply there again. So how big is this CollectA figure? Let's bring out the tape measure. You're looking at about 9 inches long, which is about 23 centimeters. And in terms of the height, you're looking at about 3.5 inches, about 8 or 9 centimeters. Size comparison time, let's bring in the CollectA Xenoceratops, recently reviewed on the channel. Link is down below. And you can see that not only do these two contrast each other in terms of their paint schemes, but actually they size up quite well next to each other. And next up, let's bring in the CollectA Ichthyovenator. You can see these two again scale up nicely next to each other, and they've both got these sandy bases, so they do look like they'd share similar terrain. And lastly, let's bring in the CollectA Carcharodontosaurus. What a beautiful looking apex predator. Again, has been reviewed on the channel, link is down below. These two aren't in scale with each other, but they do look fantastic on the shelf. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the CollectA T-Rex with prey. What a unique figure to come with the Struthomimus prey in its mouth. CollectA are really good at putting dinosaurs in unique situations, and this one is a brilliant example. Lovely sculpt. I love the fact it comes with this nice sandy display base, and I really like the Struthomimus prey and the fact that it's cast in this almost limp rubber. Okay guys, if you've got this far in the video, I want you to leave a comment down below. What other prey do you think the T-Rex figure should have in its jaws? I think the Struthomimus is almost Gallimimus-like, which reminds me of Jurassic Park. But I want you to put down below which T-Rex prey you'd like to see in its jaws. In the meantime guys, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.